I'm Grace Cording. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I first wanted to be in the Navy because I grew up in a military area. I grew up right in between Annapolis and Fort Meade. My family wasn't military, but most of my friends' families were. So I always saw them and looked up to them so much. So when my aunt took me to Annapolis when I was very young, we always went there together. She would have me salute the midshipmen, and I was like 3 years old saluting the midshipmen. And I always saw something in them that I really looked up to, and I was intimidated by them when I was young, but I was also very inspired, and I saw something in them that I wanted to pursue. I'm currently assigned to VAQ 136, and before this I was at the Growler Reg, VAQ 129, and I'm an EWO, meaning an electronic warfare officer in the Growler, so I sit back seat in the two-seat cockpit. My mission as an EWO is really to ensure that the Growler is being employed to the best of its ability and keep on studying that. We are the Navy's jamming platform. Anything that has to do with jamming and providing that as an asset to the larger air wing and make that the strongest that we possibly can. And we'll be the air wing of the future, so we're the first one that's going to deploy with F-35 and Ospreys as well. I love the challenge of being one of the few female officers in my community. I find people in the jet community are so full of zest for the platform, and they're full of professionalism as well. So I felt very supported. There are so many great events that can happen in your career, so being there for your friends in those moments and taking time as a squadron, you are a family, so acknowledging a lot of times we spend more time with each other than with our spouses or significant others, whatever the case may be, our friends. Like, your squadron becomes your family, so being there to celebrate with them is the best part of being in the Navy for me. I think takeoff is my favorite part as far as actually flying. You just get pushed back in the seat. It's the best roller coaster in the world, and I never liked roller coasters before, but this is my favorite one. So actually flying, the sensory part is so exciting. It keeps your heart beating the whole time. It can be super cold and windy, but you still have a little bit of that sweat after the flight is over. So it's definitely a rush. We're working though, so as fun as it is, your office is still in the plane. So you kind of have to keep the mission going even though you're enjoying the actual flight. But it's the best office in the world. I'm Lieutenant Grace Cording. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm an electronic warfare officer in the Navy the nation needs.